Hello, and welcome back to
What's that then?
This is the Christmas edition, where we unfortunately have to say goodbye to welcome in something new. It is 3 years and 11 months, almost to the day, since I got this guitar. I love it very dearly, but I'll explain a few things in just a second. The guitar in question is this beautiful 2014 Gibson Trini Lopez in cherry red, 99 of 250. I've had it since January 2024. It was on my first EP, it was on my album. It's been considered as my number 2 guitar for many years. I recently got the Epiphone Dave Grohl, got that in January of this year, 2025, and the two are very similar, but oddly enough, I find myself reaching for the Dave Grohl a lot more. The Trini's been really great. I'm a massive fan of Foo Fighters, and playing the Trini during COVID was great fun. I felt closer to the music that I love, and I developed as a player playing such a quality instrument.
Hello, I've waited here for you.
It was really only my number 2 because of the value that's associated with it. You know, it's a very expensive guitar, a great guitar nonetheless, but because of its size and also the image that's associated with it, I found myself reaching for it less because the circumstances meant I couldn't use it for every gig. I could only use it for certain gigs. By that I mean, for my original music with Hoster, if I took this guitar out, it's like, okay, so Hoster's Foo Fighters, got it, instead of Hoster being whatever I need it to be. So it didn't come out too much. And then Jam Nights, it came out with me, but it's so big that not everyone really got along with it. And for my covers gigs, I always need to get in with someone because I still don't drive. And it's such a big guitar that it's kind of inconsiderate unless you know that there's going to be room, which is a real shame. I did do a What's That though on this guitar a long time ago, but I wasn't quite as focused. But let me tell you a brief overview of the story. I played the guitar in Bath, and the shopkeeper was really rude because I was like young. He was really rude and said, "Why don't you come back when you're more serious?" Which I thought was shocking, especially because now I've been completely deterred to shop there now that I'm an adult. Found out that that guitar actually belonged to a very close friend of mine, Ash Tucker, and he took it out of the shop and sold it to me for even cheaper than the shop was selling it for. Happy days. Tone-wise, I love it to bits. It sounds strong, really punchy and clear, and that boxy 335 sound is there. However, the reason why I'm selling is because I've got that same sound in my Dave Grohl, and the thing that bothers me most about this guitar is this long trapeze tailpiece here. If I take this foam out, you'll hear lots of reverb, and I'll show you that now. That's a lot, okay? Also, the length of the string, because it's a really long headstock, the length of the string makes the string feel really loose. And lately I've been having terrible thoughts of drilling a stop tailpiece onto this guitar. This isn't a reissue. This is a serial model from 2014 where they made them specifically like this. This is a signature, and it's one of only 250. So I don't really want to be messing around with it. People have said maybe try putting on a Bigsby, but I have not got time to be restringing those. Love using them, hate restringing them. So it's a no on that one. And since getting the Dave Grohl, I find this one sort of just sitting on the wall. Part of me is like, but it's a great Christmas guitar. We're in the season now, and I've got a gig coming up. It'd be great to play this. But I've also got a Red SG if red really matters to me. And there's something else coming in the post tomorrow. I'm going to be shipping this back off to the dealer.
I'm getting a gold top. A custom shop gold top.
So after nearly 6 years of owning this guitar, it's time to say goodbye. I'm going to play you out using my Kemper. I've got lots of lovely pictures and videos of some of my most important gigs. We headlined the Ale Festival in my town, played to 1,500 people. That was one of my most favourite covers gigs. It also was my last guitar to gig before COVID and my first guitar to gig post-COVID. And I spent a lot of time on this during lockdown improving, so I owe a lot of my playing to this guitar. I've had a fantastic time with it, but I think somebody else deserves to be a custodian and enjoy it as much as I have. I'm looking forward to what's coming in, I'm grateful for what I've had and what I still have, and it lives with me forever on the Hoster album. You can see the original poster there. Welcome back to What's That Then. Sorry it's taken so long, but as soon as the world opened up and I returned to work, it becomes a lot harder to do these videos. But thanks for keeping watching. If you have been, I will see you again.